Hello Aquarius, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. Yeah, okay, so we are doing a general read today. I don't know what I'm doing with that card there. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked. The tarot reads are naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can by using that plain deck you just saw me really being confused with by this read. To bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person that we are doing the read about. And I felt the need I had to keep that card, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. Okay, we are doing a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. Perhaps you're working from a different part of your birth chart. Go and check out the All Signs Overview. I will leave a link in the description for that and see if anything else resonates with you. Okay. Right, so we have got a Page of Wands. That is going with the World card, which came out for you in that All Signs Overview I then mentioned. And we've got the Lovers as well. So we've got the World, something new, something big, something starting, a new cycle, a new stage. It could be with this Eight of Diamonds, which is an older earth sign, maybe up to about, I don't know, 10 years older than you, perhaps. Let's see what else is going with this, because it may also be involving a soulmate. A soulmate who may be a divine feminine, which means you may be a divine masculine. Okay. So, the Page of Wands is an opportunity. Okay. The Page of Wands seizes the opportunity. The opportunity is there for you to take at the moment. It's not going to be there long. It's a quick opportunity which is going to be there. It's not going to give you much time to think about it. Okay. And then the Lovers card is talking about it being a twin flame, deep soul connection. Okay. And kind of like what the universe would be liking to happen at the moment. Okay. So the way we'll do the energies is that's going to be the situation. This is going to be how this Eight of Diamonds is connected to it, this earth sign. This is going to be like the outcome, where it is going. Overall energy of this read is the Ten of Cups. Emotional completement, emotional fulfillment, emotional stability, happiness, joy to a certain extent. The only problem with the Ten of Cups is sometimes it's all just an illusion. Okay, sometimes that emotional, what you think is all that emotional, everything is not, and you just can't make this stuff up, because the Queen of Wands has just come out as a clarifier for the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the situation is not what it seems. Okay, the Queen of Wands is two-faced. When they're with you, they could be really nice or really nasty, but when they're with others, they're the opposite. Okay, they could be saying all this nice stuff about you, and then behind your back slagging you off, calling you nasty things. So the situation is not quite what it seems. To you, it seems one way. To others, it seems totally different. And then we got the Queen of Wands coming out again. Now the Queen of Wands coming out again as a clarifier is clarifying and reiterating this is not what it seems. Okay, it's, I don't know, it's an energy of what, seriously, whatever you have in your head, whatever you came to this video watching, thinking you're going to watch, it's not about that whatsoever. Okay, it's about something totally different. Okay, let's see what else we got clarifying this. We got the Hermit, we got the Seven of Swords, and we have got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, the Hermit is an energy of isolation. It's an energy of sorting through yourself, cataloguing your own life, working out where you went wrong, where you didn't. Or in a case of a situation, it's not necessarily you cataloguing your life. It's someone is looking at it from, I don't know, the most neutral standpoint they can put themselves on, and they're looking at the queens. They're looking at the situation, They're looking at what can be from this situation. With the Seven of Swords, again, the Seven of Swords is telling us that this situation is not what it appears. Okay, let's just imagine this Eight of Diamonds, this older Earth, comes up to you and says, I've been meaning to tell you this for a long time. And you suddenly think, oh, they're going to confess their love to me. And then they turn around and say, your feet smell. Or, I don't know, your nose is wonky. You were expecting one thing. It's not coming. It's going to be something totally different. It could be an image thing with the Queen of Wands. Okay, it could be something like they're going to say your nose is wonky and you always thought you had the perfect little snout. But this is saying it's something that they've looked at for a long time. This isn't something that they're just coming out with in the heat of a moment, a spontaneous argument type thing. This is something that they've been studying for a long time. And the Seven of Swords is saying it's not what it seems. Whatever you think it is, not what it seems, not what it seems, not what it seems. This is not what it seems. Why have they been studying your face for a long time? Okay, at first you think it's an insult. Yeah, I've got a crooked nose. You cheeky bastard. But then it's like, well, why have you been studying my nose? And if you maybe let this person finish on, they might have then turned around and said, and despite your stinky feet and your crooked nose, I love you. So it is what it seems, but it's coming in a totally different package. Seven of Swords is also telling us there is something wrong with this situation. There's something quite not right. There's something toxic, something possibly addictive. Then we've got the Seven of Pentacles coming out at the end. And it's kind of saying this situation is right towards the end. It's time to wrap it up and move on. So this could be someone you've had a major crush on for a long time. It could be someone who's had a major crush on you, and this is them finally trying to, well, either you or them finally trying to finish it, to go from having a crush or just admiring someone from a distance to moving on to the next stage of perhaps dating, kissing, holding hands, healing the situation, making the situation right. Okay, so I'm going to clear my throat before we start this one. Just hang on a second. Okay, so we're back. I haven't actually been anywhere. I just sat here coughing my lung up. Okay, right. So, Wheel of Fortune. This is how this Earth sign is connected to this situation, perhaps you. They're coming back. They're coming round. They've either come round full circle, they left you, they wandered off, they've done their little journey and they're coming back, or they're just literally turning back half circle and coming back towards you, which again is kind of like full circle. Okay. And just a smaller full circle than they thought they were going to have. So let's get the clarifiers out for this. It also kind of says perhaps this is the right time for this person to come back and things like that. Okay, and it is a major arcana, which is sort of saying the universe is kind of made them, kind of coerced them. Okay, so we got the Knight of Wands, we got the Moon, we got the Six of Wands, and we have got the Five of Wands. De-escalations. Okay, so they're coming back. Why? They're coming back quite quick. They're coming back with a focus, but it's that focus is you, okay, and perhaps your passion, okay. And when I say your passion, I don't mean like how you act in bed. It's not maybe your passion for life, your passion for a certain thing, your mantra, if you will. They're coming back because of how passionate you are and you can be. They have no idea actually that they are traveling back towards you. It's almost like they're being lured back to an energy. If you can imagine salmon, for example, I'm not saying that you're a fish, but if you can imagine salmon go back to the same place they were spawned, when they go to breed. So do frogs. Okay, so far I'm not being very flattering. You're a salmon, you're a frog. Or actually, they're a salmon, they're a frog. And your soulmate is a salmon. Watch what you eat. Okay, so, and if you're French, watch what you eat. Your soulmate could be a frog. But anyway, they go back to the same place they were spawned every time. And I'm pretty sure they weren't born when they're little tadpoles or little salmonlets or whatever they're called. They go over to like the big map and see the where I am bit and memorize that. It's just something innate in their head. They know that they have to go back to this certain point. Okay, and that's what they're doing. They're just being drawn back. They're going back to a certain point. They're heading towards a certain point. They have no idea they're heading back towards you. Okay, with that moon coming out. But they're coming back feeling victorious, feeling like I've won. I've achieved what I wanted to achieve. And then there's conflict. It doesn't fill me with the satisfaction I thought it was going to fill me. So there's the conflict. Okay. Crossing this is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So this is kind of like the energy of perhaps they've gone out, they've sown their wild oats, or they have been ploughed, depending on what side, and they've decided now it's time to start, and then it's time to settle down with someone. It's time to find the love of my life. It's time to start my family. It's time to build a house, build a life, build a business, do something, build something very foundational, very stable, very solid to build everything else off of. It's starting the journey of life. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so 7 of Wands, outcome for this, defensiveness. Okay, someone, probably you, because the outcome is for you, Aquarius. There's a bit of a defensiveness. There's a little bit of like on my high horse. Okay, on my so you come crawling back to me energy. We got the, you can't make this shit up, can you? We got the Page of Cups. We've got the 7 of Wands. We have Judgment and we have Death. Okay, so the Page of Cups represents a new love, a fresh love, a fantasy type love. Okay, maybe this defensiveness of yours was you've sort of like never really gone full out on a relationship because perhaps intuitively you knew this person would always come back to you. After all, there is a soul connection there. And this new love is kind of saying, I've kept myself fresh for you. Okay, I haven't gone and spoiled myself anywhere. And then we've got the 7 of Wands. Again, sandwiching this. This was your morals. This is your ideals. This was like, I've waited. I've been waiting. I may have looked at other people. I may have even kissed other people. But I never had a full-blown relationship with anyone else. I knew that you would come back to me eventually. And I waited for you to come back to me. Judgment. The second chance. I've waited for you to come back to me. Or I'm waiting for you to come back to me. I can feel this coming in. I'm waiting for you to come back to me. The Death card, right at the end there. All this is about to change. Okay? This freshness, this defensiveness, this judgment is all going to suddenly die. And then be reborn into something amazingly new. Okay, crossing this is the intention. Okay, you have the intention of moving on. You've at the point, there's 7 of Pentacles up here. You've been waiting. Okay, it's getting to the point where you're not willing to wait much longer. This is the outcome. So for some of you, you are literally going to start moving on. Start dating other people. Start taking it a bit further than holding hands, walking down the road. And bang, your soulmate comes back. Okay? And for others of you, you're setting the intention of moving on just with life in general. Okay, not holding yourself back. Maybe my intuition was wrong, and I'm gonna start my life. I'm not gonna wait for older earth sign any longer. So that is the outcome for this read. Okay, hopefully it resonated with you. If it did resonate with you, that is fantastic. Please hit that thumbs up button, let me know, and let the YouTube algorithm knows that you liked this video. If there was anything wrong with this video, you can hit the thumbs down button if you want. I do not mind, but I would like it if you told me in the comments why you did, because that way you're not being some like keyboard warrior hiding behind a thumbs down button. Okay, be vulnerable, put your neck on the line. Okay, yeah. If this resonated with you, that is fantastic. If it didn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Go and check out that All Signs overview. See if anything else resonates and go and watch that one instead. This is only the second or third read in this cycle. So there isn't much to choose from at the moment. But anything what tickled your fancy, anything what made you giggle during that All Signs overview, go and check that video out instead. As I said, there is a link in the description for that video. There's probably also a link for another video popped up on the screen by now. If that is the case, perhaps that's the one the universe is telling you should watch next. Go and hit that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I suggest that you do so, because that way you're kind of volunteering your energies to the tarot team part, and it will make it easier for me to put on your energies in the future, thus making reads like this resonate with you on a better level. Okay, until the next time you are watching one of my videos, Aquarius, you all be good out there.